Hey, if I tell you hammer, what comes to your mind? Is it HAMMER or is it the picture of a hammer? Now, if I tell you elephant, what comes to your mind? Is it male or female, the size, where I'm going to find it? Most likely not. It's going to be maybe a picture of an elephant. Similarly, if I tell you burning hot, you will recall an occasion where you had had an experience with a burning hot item, most likely. So indeed, our mind works by associating ideas arising from experience. And in this episode, we are going to see how we can use this association technique to help us in mind mapping. People love to communicate with symbols or images, from the hieroglyph of Egypt to the emojis that we are using nowadays. Now, have you seen people highlighting keywords in their textbook? Lots of highlighting. Or people using sticker notes on their book. Why do we use bright colors? It has been shown that colors stimulate interest and retention. The mind mapping technique leverages on the power of our imagination, association, keywords, symbols, and colors. It uses both the left-hand side and the right-hand side of our brain to help us memorize, having meaningful and structured learning to help problem solving and in creative thinking. Instead of using the linear type of note-taking like having a list and so on, this technique uses spatial representation in a structured and visually engaging manner in the same way that our mind will process and store this information. Research has shown that our short-term memory is capable of storing information in chunks of 7 items on average at a time. Moreover, another research has demonstrated that mind mapping boosts long-term memory factual information by 10%. Another study have demonstrated that mind mapping can help children recall words 32% more efficiently than using the traditional list system. Tony Buzan is a prominent author in the field of mind mapping. He has devised a few laws to help us come up with a proper mind mapping. Let us have a look at some of these laws. Okay, so let us draw a mind map for project management, the knowledge areas of project management. We use a blank page, should be in landscape format. We start from the middle, again lots of colors. Let's start with project. The idea is project management. Okay, so just draw it in 3 different colors basically for the beginning. So this is it. Let's put a hut. Let's make it a hut or a house, whatever you like. So there you go. You have 10 knowledge area. Let's start with number 1, which is, let's use scope. So thicker lines. Okay, just keep it free flowing. This is scope. Capital letters and then on. We can develop that later on. We move to second one is going to be scope time. Here we can draw clock just to represent time. We move on. Let's choose another colors. So oops. This is going to be cost. And cost, we can represent that like this is it, cost. And we can move on to the next knowledge area, which is resources. Resources can be like our human being, okay, people working with us and so on. We can develop that later on. And we move on to maybe procurement. Okay, we have 10 knowledge area. This one is procurement. You can write in whatever direction. Procurement should be in capital. And then procurement, you can draw maybe a caddy. Okay, just showing that it is about shopping and so on. There you go. The first stage is over. maybe for time, you can develop time much further, can be split. This time we are going to use smaller arrows, okay, and can be split into Gantt chart. Okay, you can draw maybe a Gantt chart here. You can write Gantt chart. It can be PERT, the PERT method. Still the same color for each brand that you have is going to remain with the same color. Else it can be maybe the PERT method, where you have the network schedule and so on. You can just draw that. And maybe for costs, we can move quickly to costs. There are 4 techniques for estimating costs. Okay, you can say number 1 is analogous. Second is parametric. Third one is 3-point estimate. And fourth one is bottom-up approach. So this is how ultimately you can draw the full set of 10 knowledge areas of project management. And there you go. If you want to revise, you want to memorize, and each and every one of us, you're going to have a specific mind map. It's not like common to everyone. Each one, it depends on what you have experienced, how your mind views all that. I hope that this session on mind mapping has been beneficial for you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends so that each and everyone can benefit from these videos. So see you in our next episode. Until then, take care and bye-bye.